Yes, my people, it's your boy Enzo, the realest in the game. I'm back again with another one. Yes, man. Let's talk Jake Paul, aka Fake Paul, man. Listen, what the hell was that shit last night, man? Do you know what I mean? That was an absolute stinker, man. Chavez Jr., bruv, you're a effing disgrace to boxing, man. What was that? What was that performance about? Seriously, man, we need to have a serious talk about Jake Paul, man. Fake Paul, whatever he calls himself. We, as the boxing community, do you know what I mean? The hardcore fans, the purists, we need to have a sit down, a gathering, and really talk about how we can get rid of this disease called Jake Paul, man. The culture vulture. Do you know what I mean? The guy who is just sucking. He's a vampire, man. Sucking the blood out of boxing. Do you know what I mean? He's milking that cow for every dollar. Do you know what I mean? Jake Paul don't give a shit about boxing. Do you know what I mean? He don't care about the culture of boxing. He don't give a shit, man, because listen, if Jake Paul was really serious about boxing, do you know what I mean? Like he really cared and he really had a passion for it. Listen, he would do things the right way. Do you know what I mean? He will take the right routes. Do you know what I mean? He will get ranked. Do you know what I mean? He will fight ranked, active fighters who are really about that life. Do you know what I mean? He's not going to fight pensioners. He's not going to fight washed up UFC fighters, washed up ex-pro boxers, man. Do you know what I mean? Who are done over the hill. Do you know what I mean? Who are like 40, 45, whatever. Do you know what I mean? Jake Paul is not about that life, man. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't care about the ecosystem of boxing. He don't give a shit about that. To him, it's all about how much money he can make. Do you know what I mean? And it's a joke, man. It's a joke. Only in boxing, yeah, we allow this type of buffoonery to happen. Do you know what I mean? It's only in boxing this type of bullshit happens, man. Do you know what I mean? You think, yeah, Jake Paul is going to try this shit in the UFC or any other MMA organization. They're not going to let it happen. Do you know what I mean? He won't be able to go into the UFC and Dana White's just going to feed him some pensioners. It's not going to happen. He's going to have to fight real active ranked fighters and he's going to get killed in the octagon. Do you know what I mean? I don't give a shit how this message comes across, man. I have to keep it real. I'm the realest in the game. Other people won't break it down like this. Do you know what I mean? Because you know why? They're in the pocket, man. They're in the pocket of Jake Paul, man. Do you know what I mean? Check their bank accounts, man. Check their bank accounts. They're getting a monthly salary from Jake Paul and his boys, man. That's why they keep their mouth shut. Do you know what I mean? That's why they tell you things like, Jake Paul is good for boxing. Do you know what I mean? He brings a lot of eyeballs to boxing. Bullshit. What eyeballs, man? What eyeballs? It's nonsense, man. That's the shit I used to believe. Do you know what I mean? Like back in the day, I used to think, yo, Jake Paul, KSI, all these guys, they're good for boxing, man. They bring a lot of eyeballs to boxing, man, giving opportunity to the young ones. No, they're not. No, they're not. Their eyeballs, they're not coming to boxing. They're not bringing no eyeballs, man. They bring eyeballs to their events. Do you know what I mean? So if Jake Paul has about 20 million watching a Jake Paul fight, those are mostly, majority of them, 90% of them are Jake Paul fans, bruv. Do you know what I mean? They're not boxing fans, full of casuals, man. Do you know what I mean? And guess what? These same kids, these youngsters that are watching Jake Paul, they watch their fights. When Jake Paul's not fighting, they're not watching other boxing events. They're not watching it. They're back at home playing their computer games or they're on YouTube or whatever. Do you know what I mean? They're not watching next boxers fight. They're not doing that. They only watch Jake Paul events. Do you know what I mean? Because if that wasn't the case, we will see the trickle-down effects of Jake Paul. There's been no trickle-down effect, man. People act like Jake Paul is this messiah. He's saving boxing. No, he's not. Boxing's always been popular way before Jake Paul, man. Do you know what I mean? We don't need Jake Paul to add more eyeballs, fake eyeballs, do you know what I mean, into boxing. Like, what the hell are you guys talking about? Stop the bullshit, man. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely nonsense, man. Do you know what I mean? Listen, these governing bodies, you enablers, you people that are allowing fake Paul to get away with this shit. Listen, you pay for it one day, man. You pay for it. Your greed shall be exposed, man. Do you know what I mean? Absolute nonsense, man. The fight was an absolute stinker shit. Chavez Jr., listen, I knew he was washed. I've never rated him. Do you know what I mean? But I thought maybe, you know what? The family name, the honor. Do you know what I mean? Your pride as a boxer. Do you know what I mean? I thought maybe he's gonna go in there and really try a thing, at least give it your best. No, this guy went in there and did absolute nothing until the last 2 rounds. He was crap. What was that about? What the hell was that about? I'm going to tell you the stats. Let me read out some stats. Shocking stats, yeah? So in the 10 rounds, yeah, Chavez Jr. threw 154 punches. He threw 154 punches, yeah? That's an average of 15 punches per round. That's a disgrace. No wonder why you got fans all over the world screaming, it's fixed. Do you know what I mean? With those type of stats, how is it not fixed? I don't get it. Do you know what I mean? Listen, I can't sit here and 100% say that it's fixed. I'm not going to say that. But with those type of stats, you look at the demeanor of the fighter in a ring, the first 6 rounds is doing absolute nothing. Like, come on. It leaves a lot to the imagination. You sit there wondering what the hell is going on. That's what I'm saying. From now on, yeah, Jake Paul fights should be exhibition fights. It should not even go on his record. I don't want to hear people telling me Jake Paul's had 13 pro fights. No bullshit. He's had 13 exhibition fights because he has not fought a ranked fighter that's active in boxing. The guy that he fought, yeah, Tommy Fury, who wasn't even ranked, beat him. And Tommy Fury is shit. So what does that say about Jake Paul? Do you know what I mean? Listen, Jake Paul, yeah, the only thing I kind of, not even respect. Look, one thing, yeah, I have to like say, yo, well done, son. Like, he does train hard. Like, to get in the ring, you have to train hard. Like, you can't cheat. Do you know what I mean? You have to go for the runs. You have to hit the pads. You have to spar. You have to do all the above. So in that aspect, the kid is doing well. He's done okay. Do you know what I mean? But is he a good boxer? No. Listen, if you're watching Jake Paul and you're fascinated by his skills, man, you do not know shit about boxing, man. Do you know what I mean? Because I've seen fighters come through the gym, yeah, new fighters. These are new guys just learning boxing, yeah, that are better than Jake Paul. Way more skilled. I'm telling you, Jake Paul is bad for boxing, man. He is bad for boxing. He's picking on pensioners, washed up fighters. When are you going to fight a ranked fighter in boxing, mate? If you want me to take you serious, and the hardcore fans to take you serious, and to embrace you, and to say you're really the real deal, do it the proper way. But you know what? You're not going to do it because Jake Paul, he's not in the business of boxing. He's not about the sweet science or the art or the passion. No. Jake Paul is in the business of money. He's in it for the money. That's all he's in it for. That's why he will always call out the big names, the Canelos, the Anthony Joshuas. He will call them out because it's shock value. Do you know what I mean? That's why he knows he can make more money. Do you know what I mean? He will never get himself ranked properly and fight ranked fighter like even the top 20 fighters. He won't do it because he knows he'll get smoked. He will get absolutely obliterated in that ring. He's not all that. Yes, he's made slight improvements, but the guy is so sluggish. He gasses out. Trust me, if you put him in there against a real boxer, an active boxer who's really about that life, who can't be bought by money. Yeah, because a lot of these guys in boxing are sellouts. Let's keep it real. A lot of people in boxing are a bunch of sellouts. That goes from fighters, commentators, YouTubers, mate, promoters, managers, a bunch of sellouts out there, man. It's so hard to find real people in this sport. I'm telling you, it's hard. That's why me, Enzo, I'm the realest in the game. That's why you should support this channel. Do you know what I mean? Like if Jake Paul was to fight a real fighter, trust me, they'll put the pressure on him. Jake Paul gas within 4 to 5 rounds and he'll get knocked out. I'm telling you right now. It's fake, man. It's a joke. Do you know what I mean? It's a joke, bruv. You know what I mean? Just stop him. I'm glad I didn't watch the full fight. I'm glad I watched the highlights. Because it was a stinker. I was busy watching UFC 317 and what a card that was. That's real fighting. Do you know what I mean? That's real fighting. That's passion. That's entertainment. I love that. But fake Paul, get the hell out of here, man. Chavez Jr. throwing 15 punches per round. That's what he averaged. He landed like 17 or something like that to the body. Bruv, absolute joke, man. Do you know what I mean? There's journeymans. There's guys that just walk into the gym after a week inspiring, they're throwing about 100 punches per round, man. You can't tell me Chavez Jr., yeah? He's been a pro, he's been a champion. You can't tell me he can't go in the ring against someone like a fake Paul and he can't even throw more than 15 punches. That's bullshit. I'm not buying it, man. Stop it, man. Listen, for all you enablers out there, yeah, you are absolutely a disgrace. Absolute disgrace if you're saying that Jake Paul's good for boxing. He's bad publicity for boxing, man. Do you know what I mean? Imagine kids want to be boxers watching that crap last night. Do you know what I mean? What? Jake Paul's not about the culture. He don't care about the grassroots, man. He don't care about the grassroots of boxing, man. Do you know what I mean? So listen, if everyone say, okay, Jake Paul's good for boxing, he brings the eyeballs, yeah. Okay, so that means anyone with money, if you're a rich guy and you start boxing, yeah, and you get in a ring and you fight some washed up boxers or UFC fighters, whatever, yeah, you're good for boxing as well, yeah? As long as you're bringing the eyeballs to boxing, you're good for boxing. Bullshit. Cut it out. Stop the nonsense, man. Listen, I'm out. I don't even want to say too much, man. Let me know in the comments what you thought about Chavez Jr. versus Fraud Paul, man. The fake one, killing boxing, the vampire, sucking all the blood out of boxing. It's an absolute joke, man. If you have a problem, holla at me, man. Come at me in the comments, DM me. We can have this debate. I don't give a shit, man. Do you know what I mean? Listen, my people. Drop your comments. Let me know how you feeling about the whole Chavez Jr. Jake Paul fight, man. Let me know in the comments. I really appreciate it. Once again, thank you so much for watching EMGN Sports. It's me, your boy Enzo, the realest in the game. Please don't forget to smash the like button. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe because that's the only way you're going to help us to grow. I'll be back real soon with another one. Until then, stay blessed, my people. Peace.